Welcome all my joyful creators and Longmire fans. This is Funday Monday, part 29 of the Longmire Blanket. We are going to be adding a total of 4 rows to our blanket today. And we, as you could see in the introduction, are adding 3 colors though. And the first color that was chosen by Mare with Runaway Needle Red, and she chose color number 2, which is Minty. And then our second color that we will be doing today was chosen by Roseanne Alexander. She chose color number 3, which is Cherry Red. And our last number was chosen today by Veronica with Still the Show Crochet and Chef, and she chose color number 8, which is yellow. So we're going to add 2 rows of the Minty, 1 row of the Cherry Red, and 1 row of the yellow. So let's go ahead and get started. Just so you know, on the Minty we will be doing 2 rows of half double crochet, and on the Cherry Red and the yellow we will be doing 1 row of single crochet. So I have gone ahead and attached my Minty green color to the blanket, and so let's go ahead and get started. And to start, we're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And that is going to count as our first half double crochet and our turning chain. And then we're going to go right into this very next stitch, and we are going to work a half double crochet. I think I skipped a stitch. I did not. It just looked awful big there, but okay. And we're going to go into the next stitch and work a half double crochet, and into the next, and we're going to work half double crochets all the way across this row. When we get to the end, we are going to stop. We're going to chain 3, turn our work, and then we are going to work half double crochets all the way across for 1 more row. So go ahead and pause the video and continue working half double crochets all the way down row 184, and then again when you get to the end of row 184, chain 3 and then work half double crochets all the way down row 185. Do not forget that your chain 3 counts as your first half double crochet and your turning chain. And this is what we have. So I will meet you at the end of row 185. Oh, that looks so pretty. I just love that minty green. So good choice, Mare, good choice. Okay, so we have now completed rows 184 and 185, and we are going to start row 186. I have gone ahead and fastened off my number 2 color, and I've already joined my number 3 color. That was chosen by Roseanne. If you need to pause the video a minute and go ahead and fasten off this color and add your new color, go ahead, and then we will get started. To start this row, we're going to chain 2. And let me get my hook back on my yarn here. So 1, 2. This chain 2 is going to count as a single crochet, the first single crochet, and the turning chain. Then going right here into the very next stitch, we're going to work a single crochet, and in the next stitch a single crochet, and then you guessed it, we are going to work single crochets all the way across this row. So go ahead and work your single crochet all the way down row 186, and I will meet you at the end. When you get to the end of row 186, go ahead and fasten off your number 3 color, and then our next color was chosen by Veronica, and she chose number 8. So go ahead and join your number 8, and I will meet you back there. So here is row 186 finished, that red up against that teal. It's actually really, really pretty and festive. So I have, like we discussed before we left, last was to go ahead and fasten that color off and attach the new color. And the new color again is color number 8, chosen by Veronica with Still the Show Crochet and Chef. And to get started, after you've joined your color, we're going to chain 2, and again, this is going to count as our first single crochet and our turning stitch. And then we are going to go right into this very next stitch, and we're going to work a single crochet and a single crochet into the next stitch, and then we are just going to continue working single crochets all the way down row 187. And once again, when you get to end of each row, you should be maintaining 156 stitches. I love this yellow up against the red. Those colors are just so pretty and vibrant. Look at that. Okay, so this is the last row we are doing today. So when you get to the end of this row, which is again row 187, you're going to fasten off, and then we'll come back and take a look at our blanket. Oops, I'm trying to do a half double crochet, and it is just a single crochet. And then we will finish up for today. So go ahead and continue working single crochets all the way down this row and fasten off, and I will meet back with you when you're finished. We have completed row 187, adding that number 8 color, that yellow, and this is what our blanket looks like after adding today's section. So our blanket continues to just be more and more beautiful with each section that we do. Next week, everyone, is the last section that we will do on the body of the blanket. After that, we will begin the border of our blanket. So I hope that you are just as excited as I am about getting closer to the completion of our blanket. It's exciting, it's a little bittersweet, but we are almost there. So thank you again for coming and hanging out with me today, having fun, participating, and making the Longmire blanket. And this has been Funday Monday, part 29. And my name is Cynthia, and I cannot wait to see y'all next week to do our last section for the body of our Longmire blanket. Until then, be safe, everyone. Be joyful, stay crafty in your own way, and make your own joyful creations.